Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge giving Daphne and Steffy advice when it comes to Carter and Hope. He thinks they need to keep the whole thing clean. Will they hear? It'll be a day filled with moments you absolutely wouldn't want to miss. Steffy thinks she developed the perfect plan to get Forrester creations down from Carter and Hope. She decided to matriculate Daphne to help her carry out the whole thing. It sounded the thing was for Daphne to come to Los Angeles and work with Forrester Creations. The stopgap is that Carter would be so engrossed with Daphne that he'd cheat on Hope, ruining their cooperation at the company. So far, the first part of the plan has worked. Daphne agreed to work with Forrester on a new scent line. Ridge urges Steffy and Daphne to keep it clean with Carter and Hope. Finn Finnegan might be Luna Nozawa's biopater. Still, also Finn might lose Steffy Forrester, especially if he wants to be there for Luna, if that's true. Still, could a surprise gestation change everything and save Shin? Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes lately talked about Finn and Steffy's forthcoming anniversary. Steffy gushed about her loving hubby and talked about spending a quiet anniversary with him at home. Still, there are effects going on that Steffy is ignorant of. Lee Finnegan gave Jack Finnegan a maternity test. Still, Jack is Aunt Luna's father. After Lee confessed to Finn, the youthful man summoned Penelope Poppy Nozawa to his office at the sanitarium. Finn and Poppy brought up the night they participated numerous times agone. Supposedly, it was Finn's first time and Poppy gave in to temptation. It seems Poppy might admit that Luna is Finn's son. That could tear Steffy and Finn piecemeal. Finn is the type of Joe that would want to be there for Luna, despite her crimes. Finn lost out on Luna's nonage, and he'd presumably want to talk to her at some point, face to face. Of course, nothing realizes Luna is out on house arrest, but that's a different post. Finn nearly lost Steffy multiple times because of his birth mama, Sheila Carter Sharp. They crushed Sheila, but now there's Luna, who cured and kept Steffy locked in a pen. Luna also killed two men, Paul Hollis Hollister and Tom Starr. So, if Finn suddenly is Luna's father, also, that could rip Shin piecemeal. Still, what if Steffy finds out she's pregnant? Could a new baby bring Finn and Steffy together again? While Steffy might leave Finn because of her mind, her heart will always belong to the good Croker. What do you suppose is going to be with Poppy and Finn's story? Is Finn really Luna's father? How will Poppy ever earn redemption for commodity like this? Is it indeed possible for Finn and Steffy's marriage to survive another killer relation? Could a surprise gestation reunite Shin, or is this marriage doomed? Ridge Forrester, to advise Daphne Rose and Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Ridge will tell the women to keep their scheme clean. Plus, suckers could find out what Penelope Poppy Nozawa says to John Finn Finnegan's question. Ridge warns both Steffy and Daphne. Ridge is apprehensive that Steffy planted Daphne at Forrester Creations. Daphne advised, Poppy's answer. Ridge only knows that and not much more, however. Steffy did inform Ridge that Daphne will be their secret armament, however. Suckers might recall that Justin Barber called Ridge with some news. I don't recall if that news was ever aired, however, I don't flash back it, if it did. So, depending on what kind of news Justin participated with Ridge during that phone call, Steffy and Daphne's deception could ruin their chances of getting the company back. Daphne to come up with a juicy plan, despite being advised by Ridge. Daphne brings this to Steffy laterally in the week. Steffy does green light Daphne's idea, but it might not be anything good. Could Steffy's blessing end up destroying the chances of fairly reclaiming their company? Was Ridge advising them for a veritably specific reason? We might also see what happens with Finn and Poppy. Finn talked to Poppy about the one night they participated together. Also, Poppy dissolved with Luna. Finn formally again asked Poppy if Luna is his, so what will she say? Still, it's not the kind of thing he can fluently reveal, especially to Steffy. If Poppy admits Luna belongs to Finn. Of course, it's always possible that Poppy claims that Luna is Aunt Finn's child. Since Lee Finnegan told Finn about Luna's DNA being on train, could the good croaker run his own maternity test? It looks like she simply has it all wrong again. Steffy Forrester is formally again attacking the wrong person. That's because she's going to go after Finn's supposed baby ma, Poppy, for apparently taking advantage of him when he was a youthful boy. While there's no evidence just yet, there's strong enterprise suggesting Finn might be Luna's natural father. And of course, all of this isn't sitting well with Steffy at all. First, she had to deal with Finn's lunatic mama, Sheila, and now she's forced to deal with Finn's inversely loony new son, Luna, and her wayward mama. That's why Steffy is taking matters into her own hands and telling Poppy exactly what she thinks of her and this entire messy situation that no bone will come out better from. Steffy might attack Poppy and poke her over the disclosure. But what good would that do, seeing how it happened well over 20 times agone? Right? Either way, Steffy has a reason to be angry, and she wants everyone to know it. Still, also Steffy will have indeed further of a reason to feel angry, if medicines were involved. It goes without saying that we clearly have a lot to say about this plot. Some indeed reflected with, at this point in the show, Belle has redeemed Poppy and ruined exorbitantly offensive Steffy. I'll be lodging for Nozawa power on this bone. Steffy is constantly complaining and awfully annoying for someone with such a heinous, checkered history. Another critic wrote, Poppy should admit a lot of angst from others. She was the grown-up in the situation, and should know what's right and wrong. Poppy Nozawa is still keeping a secret. She appears to know the identity of Luna Nozawa's father. Deep into this plot riddle, Poppy has putatively used diversionary tactics to keep Luna's maternity secret. There must be a compelling reason for her to have done so. No realistic problems would be produced if a non-controversial father answer was handed. Logically, Poppy must be keeping an explosive secret. Still, Lee Finnegan's pressure and the 2 forced maternity tests she conducted point to a wild outgrowth. Could Lee's espoused son, John Finn Finnegan, be Luna's pater? Poppy expressed relief at seeing Lee admit her error. The long-held dubitation about Jack Finnegan proved wrong. Lee admitted that she always suspected her family had an affair or was at least compactly involved with Jack. That dubitation stemmed from the time when Poppy lived with the Finnegans while Finn was in his early council times. Observers just learned about this period in Lee's life when she developed her hardcore resentment for Poppy. Suckers no way bandied these specifics, meaning the jotting staff may have created this backstory more lately or deliberately withheld it since Matsuda's character was introduced. It's possible this was always the reveal plan for Novlan's character. Still, his family was laid out when Finn debuted. Finn would have a memory of being involved with Poppy. That is citable. Still, Poppy is a known and admitted medicine stoner. So, it's presumptive to suggest that she and Finn experimented with lawless substances, and that's how Luna was conceived. Finn was in his early majority stage, so Poppy wouldn't have broken any laws. But she'd have destroyed the moral order and ever lowered her family structure. The instinct Lee felt certain about might still be correct if Poppy had been involved with Finn on just one occasion and Luna had redounded. Park has offered numerous response shots that indicate she knows the verity. So, Bill Spencer, Tom Starr, and Jack Finnegan weren't the answer, and she knew it all on. No matter how this news is revealed, it wouldn't be good for Poppy. Finn must be innocent in this matter, to avoid his particular life collapsing. Steffy Forrester Finnegan's recent commentary about her good marriage foreshadow drama ahead. Plus, Lee's sincere reason to her family will be gutted by what could come next. And we haven't indeed gotten to the resultant of Sheila Carter Sharp's performing inheritable connection to this tale.